If you take a Plan B pill exactly when you're ovulating, so like you are in the process of releasing that egg or the egg has just got released and it is in your fallopian tube, it's not really going to do anything to prevent pregnancy because that egg has already been released. And the main mechanism of Plan B is to prevent ovulation from happening. So if it's already happening, it's not really going to do anything. But there's also some other studies that say like it might prevent implantation. It could possibly increase the risk of an ectopic pregnancy, which is when it implants in the fallopian tube instead of the uterus where it wants to be. But really, we need more studies. So if that's the case and you took it while you were ovulating, either you should get your period by like 2-week mark, or I would take a pregnancy test. If you mean that like while I was ovulating, like in your fertile window, so you have your fertile window, which is like 5 days leading up to the day of ovulation, approximately. We kind of call the fertile window whenever you see those fertile biomarkers. If you're at that time in your cycle, potentially it could delay ovulation, then you might get that withdrawal bleed we've talked about, or you might just end up ovulating because some other studies show that if you take it like a few days prior to ovulation, it might not prevent ovulation. It might actually, some studies say that it might actually increase because of that progestin in the pill. But again, we need more studies. And if you do happen to get pregnant at that time, the studies show that there's no harm to the fetus at all. So you should be good there. If you haven't seen it, I do have like a flow chart which you can kind of map out where you were in your cycle and what likely could happen whenever you take the Plan B pill.